Okay, can you guys hear me now? That was fucking weird. Huh. Streamlabs is telling me I got 0 viewers. Twitch is telling me I've got 6 now. And I don't know, everything froze and then I lost internet for a second. Everything looks fine now. God, that fucking sucked. Wow, my apologies. Sorry about that. Not sure what the fuck happened there. My internet never drops. I never have any issues with it till just then. So not sure what the hell caused that. Fuck. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened there. A freak internet accident, I guess. At least that's what we're gonna call it. I haven't lost connection or anything since gosh, it was a few days ago when a bunch of people had that issue, and I've really been blessed with pretty good connection until that point.
Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Lawman is putting end to my running, and I'm so far from my home. Oh, mama, I can hear you a crying, you're so scared and all alone. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long.
So let me ask you this about talking about a meta steed. How tanky are they? I've only watched one streamer do it, and it looked like he was doing pretty well with it. They're not tanks. So worse than the dragon then? That makes them tanky. They're meant to run beside a dragon. 2 slots. So, if I had one, would I be able to take on like a Paragon Ancient Worm, or is that something that I'm pretty much going to have a spider for? Because at first I was kind of under the opinion that maybe I had built my dragon wrong, or my dragon stats sucked or something. Now I'm starting to think it's something else. Oh shit. They're just not able to do everything. Yeah. Oh shit, I've come to that conclusion. Thanks. Yeah, it's this is a little tricky corner. You can get stuck up here pretty easy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of seesaw these two down. Hopefully yeah, okay. He can just pivot and instead of walking all the way the fuck around this rock to fight the other one. Probably came out because people had too much gold at the time. Yeah. Yeah. Wish I had that problem. Shouldn't complain. I mean, I don't do bad, but having too much, I'd say, is not the issue. Yeah, that really sucks. That's the first time I've ever dropped a stream. Stupid luck and don't need gold. Nice. Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than anything else. No doubt. I need to get some of that luck you got. I lucked out with this dragon. I won this dragon on a roll for Dragon RDA. And then raised it from a snake. Did all the relics, did everything to it. What's up, Dolphin? Dolphin with the gift. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So Serenia, with that luck that you have, do you do pretty good with like summer chests and stuff? Because I don't. Not this guy. I find with people to get some to rub off doesn't help too much. Yeah. I have a lucky hat in my house. Maybe I need to wear that. Maybe that'll actually work. 39 Easter chests? Oh shit. Yeah, you did better than I did. Dairy Queen was, it was alright. That, what do you call it? That damn Animal Cookie Blizzard is okay. It's not bad, believe it or not. And with another sub, thank you, sir. Kenny, what's up, man? Thanks for the follow, son. Appreciate you. How are you tonight? Heavy. He did. Damn it, dumbass fucking dragon. Is the spider smarter? Can somebody answer me that? Because if that's the case, it might be worth it just for that. Man, Dolphin's spreading the love. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Kenny. Glad to have you, man. How are you? So you're new to UOforever? They're the worst. It can't be any dumber than this fucking dumbass rock of a dragon I've got. Look. Stay here, please. Used to play for about a month last year and your PC broke. Oh, okay. Damn, man, that sucks. Welcome back. So I guess you bought a new PC, or did you repair what you had? Remember how to play UO? Get my feet back in. It's like riding a bike, man. It's once you do it once, it's pretty easy. You'll get the hang of it. And this server's got lots of folks that'll help someone get back on their feet. Some old, some new parts. Okay, nice. Is it a gaming PC, or is it an old dinosaur you're keeping alive, or what?
It's worked so far, but we're not yet.
I wanna know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's
Bet that Paragon's still fucking down there too. No. Maybe I'll just left their dead beetle down here. Gaming PC's upgraded, gaming CPU. Nice. Dolphin, I got the Animal Cookie Blizzard, which is okay. It's not bad. Kind of wanted the barbecue sandwich, but oh, many macros, a hotkey. Yeah, I gotcha. That's the bad thing about whenever you leave and come back, or you switch clients. You got to relearn all that shit. And I don't know about you, but every time I redo it, it's always different than it was before. I can never redo it the way I had it before. No, Dolphin, try it. It's pretty good, man. Because I just redid macros for a character I'm going to try to PvP on, and again, I couldn't remember what I did, so I just did a new setup that I thought would feel kind of natural, as close as I could to this one. Obviously, it's a different kind of character, so not all the same stuff, but as close as I could. Some of it was the same kind of shit. But yeah, Kenny, welcome back, man. Love to see people come back to the server. Let me know if you need any help with anything. People on my stream have come and saved my ass plenty of times. I always end up having to kill that thing anyway. I think somebody else is hitting this spot too. Polar cloth. Yeah, the only one I've seen is the ancient cloth in Deceit, and I've actually gotten quite a bit of it. And it always comes off of those shadow demons. I always go to that spot there because that worm's 1,000 gold kill. The Wind Paragon. Let's see if they're still there. That was a little while ago. There was actually 2 of them. You know, if I played it right, I could probably Provo on both. Yeah, this one's here. The one in the north is here. Let's see if the one in the south is there. It's another thing, man. Dragons are slow as shit. Yeah, they're both here. Is he aggroed to your spider? I'm guessing he probably is. No, he's aggroed onto me. Fucker. Holy shit, the fucking troops came in. Don't go into the black gate. I just got fucked. What happened? Oh shit, dude. Hang on, this thing's about to drop and I'll come up and res you. You need help getting your stuff? What happened? He is in there. Who's he? Oh, the Paragon? Okay. Let's get him. Nice. Stingy ass dragons. Didn't drop no chest for us, but see, and that makes me want to get a spider. Did you get all your stuff? Sweet. Cool. Hey, thanks for your help, and I hate having giant ass Paragon shit blocking up a spawn spot. It just kind of sucks. I'm getting like crazy fucking thunder here outside too. Damn, shaking the fucking house. Yes, Serenia, that doesn't help me want to not get a spider. Because, dude, mine wouldn't have even gotten the first one down to, like, a quarter health. They just burned my shit down so fast. Although I think my dragon might have lasted a little longer than Ty did, apparently. Yes, you want or need. Yeah, you're probably see. It's like, Dolphin just came in and fucking gifted a bunch of subs out. Shout out to him, man. Very much appreciated. So yeah, it's kind of like when you got a lot of money and you have a nice car, but you see like a kind of sports car or something, you don't really need it, but I guess what else are you gonna spend the fucking money on, right? I'm thinking the Butler's probably gonna be the way I need to go. Especially because I want to start doing some PvP. And I'm probably gonna die a lot. So yeah. So when you put like, so right now I got a box for my PvP guy, it has all his armor in it. If I put that armor in the Butler, it doesn't count against my my secures? Wow, that's nice. Huh. Oh, it only takes leather armor. Okay, so I was gonna use dragon scale armor on my PvP guy. Still though, the like all the regs and all that shit would certainly help. I used to have someone that bought invulnerability plate armor from me. So I used to save all that, now I just sell all of it. I heard that they were looking at upgrading Butlers, and that people weren't sure if there was going to be a lot of them coming available or a lot of them being held on to. I think it was Sky that told me that. Don't quote me. When it's full, you can axe it and bring it to another house. Place it. Huh. You bring your butler to the RDA house, etc. Yeah. Probably help out if you're doing some group stuff. You know what? I don't want to hear about your houses. D-Man, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Still on vacation? Yeah, you've missed a bunch of opportunities to save my ass over the past week, to be honest with you. Your house is. Wow, man. I've just got the one. The house next door to mine, I used to own it too. And I went through a period where I wasn't playing for a while. I was just logging in and refreshing. And I refreshed both houses at the same time, every time. But the one next door fell, and my house didn't fall. So I'm not sure Not sure what happened there, but I lost it. I didn't have anything in there. To be honest with you, I really wasn't putting it to very good use. But, yeah, it's gone now. Somebody in God's got it. No, D-Man, not yet. Haven't bought a butler yet. I've got 10 mil gold burning a hole in my pocket, and not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. Thanks, Dragon, for the fucking assistance. Ty, take care, man. Have a good night. Your other house is a 8x9. What's your other one? I never really measured mine. One of those random luck things. Damn. So what is it? Is it like a 30 by 30 or some shit? I need to hang out with you because like you seem to get the good luck for all that kind of shit. What in the fuck? Okay, so you got to tell us the story on that. How does that fucking happen? So 4 months into playing here, I think I was still farming like wool off of sheep and shit. So how the hell did you get an ageless house 4 months into playing here? Drop 5 million on raffle tickets in November and run a mountain house. Fucking A. Good job. That's nice, man. Wow. So, if you were to sell that house for UO gold, what is that? Has anybody ever sold one before? I couldn't imagine what that would go for.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready.
If you can even sell it, like it might be something you can't sell.
He wrote down the whole crowd goes so loud.
I would think so. I mean, 300 million maybe? That's probably even more. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you could value that. Like, where would you even start it at? I couldn't imagine you starting it at anything less than 200 million. And I wouldn't see why the staff would discourage it. I mean, it's her house. So she fucking won it for 5 million gold. That's like disgusting. I just gotta say. I'm thinking at least 300 million, and it could go up from there. So what do you got? What do they sell them for dono? What's the cost on that? It's got to be a shit ton of money. What, $1,000 or something? I wouldn't even think of asking my wife if I could spend $1,000 on a UO house. I wouldn't even ask the question. Like, I wouldn't even consider it. There's no fucking way. She would shoot me dead before I even got the question out of my mouth. Like, there's no fucking way in hell. Do you have one too? Damn, that's a lot of money, man. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it. What's the storage? How much storage do you get? So like there's one point in the year where I've got disposable money like that. It's usually in the springtime. Still though, man, I don't know. I'd be thinking about a new gun or a new motorcycle or something. 5,000 secure and 4,000 lockdowns. It's a lot. I guess, you know, maybe if I ran a guild, I just don't know if I would use all that. That's a lot. Like, I don't use all of what I have now. What are the odds in, yeah, see, that's the cool thing there. And I've gone through quite a few periods where I didn't play for a while, and I would just log in and refresh the house and log out. Yeah, so that's nice. Increases to 7. Wow. So what's the odds of winning that when they do a raffle? Like roughly. Gotta be willing to go big. That's a big gamble, man. That's 5 million gold pissed away if you don't win. And you just being 4 months into the game, that's a lot of gold to have in 4 months. That's impressive. $500+ tickets. Phew. Each ticket is what, 100K? after a hit like that, I guess I can't blame them. It would be hard for me to quit the server because if you went through the various conversations, conversions, a cave house plot would cost 39,600,000,000 gold. Fuck. That's a lot of farming. Holy shit. If you quit your job and farmed all day, every day, I wonder how many years it would still take you to amass that amount of gold. Jeez, man. Can the bank even hold that much? That is crazy, man. My wife would absolutely murder me. I mean, I guess if you're going to get one, the way Serenia did it's the only way to do it. You're going to have to win that shit. Unless you got the spare money to buy the dono and get it. You'll never farm that kind of gold. I don't know. I just think about what I could buy for $1,000, and I just don't know if I could, if I had it to spare. I don't know if I could do it. Now I could see like a guild of people getting together and everybody pitches in, you know, $50 or something. Wow. I just gotta get luckier, and none of that shit ever falls in my lap. I bet you were stoked when you won that fucking house.
23 years old. Fed up with life and the way things are going, he decides to rob a liquor store. But on his way in, he has a sudden change of heart, and suddenly, his conscience comes into play.
Alright, stop. Now before you walk in the door of this liquor store and try to get money out the drawer, you better think of the consequence. Who are you? I'm your motherfucking conscience. That's nonsense. Go in, gas for the money, and run to one of your
So you can buy the house for $1K for $1,000, and that turns into 39.6 million dono or 39.6 million gold.
Think about it before you walk in the door first. Look at the store clerk, she's older than George Burns. Fuck that, do that shit, shoot that bitch. Can you afford to blow this shit? I do that Ritz. Why you give a fuck if she dies? Are you that bitch? Do you really think she gets a fuck if you have kids? Man, don't do it, it's not worth it to risk it. Not over this shit, drop the biscuit. Don't even listen to Slim, yo, it's bad for you. You know what, Dre? I don't like
Very weird looking Paragon chest.
Meet Stan, 21 years old. After meeting a young girl at a rave party, things start getting hot and heavy in an upstairs bedroom. Once again, his conscience comes into play.
Now listen to me, while you're kissing her cheek and smearing her lipstick, slip this in a drink. Now all you gotta do is nibble on this little bitch's earlobe.
Yo, this girl's only 15 years old. You shouldn't take advantage of her. That's not fair.
Yo, look at her bush. Does she got hair? Fuck this bitch right here on the spot bare. Till she passes out. She forgot how she got there.
Man, ain't you ever seen that one movie, Kids?
No, but I seen the porno with Son Nubian.
Shit, you wanna get hauled off to jail?
Man, fuck that.
90,000 dono is $500. Double that to 180 for 180 dono.
Meet Grady, a 29-year-old
180,000 times 220,000.
from a hard day's work. He
What do
walks
you mean
in
each
the
dono
door of his trailer park home
coin is
to find
worth
his wife in bed
220K?
with another man.
Alright, calm down, relax, and start breathing.
Fuck that shit. You just bought this bitch.
You had it at 39 billion.
Some dude trying to get
Isn't 39 million?
cut this bitch's head off.
Wait, what if there's an explanation for this shit?
What? She tripped, fell, landed on his dick?
Alright, Shady, maybe he's right, Grady. But think about the baby before you get all crazy.
Okay, thought about it. Still wanna stab her? Grab her by the throat, get your daughter and kidnap her? That's what I did. Be smart, don't be a retard. You gonna take advice from somebody who slapped D-Barnes?
What you say?
What's wrong? Do you think I
You're making me do maths in my head. You're making my head hurt.
Y'all better make way. How in the fuck you gonna tell this man not to be violent?
He don't need to go the same route that I went. Been there, done that. Oh, fuck it, what am I saying? Shoot them both, Grady. Where's your gun at?
I am in Chesapeake, Virginia, so I'm in Eastern. And it is 2:30 in the morning here. Late as shit. You have to have spent around $1,000 to already be offered the option to buy a cave house? What the fuck? So let me get this straight. You have to spend $1,000 for the pleasure of spending another $1,000. Is that cumulative? Like, once you hit that $1,000 market, you got to drop a K all at once. Jeez, man. Don't get me wrong. I love this game and I love this server, but 2K real money. I could buy a lot of shit with 2K. I mean, I guess I can see them having some kind of like a gateway thing there, because if they were selling that many of them, they don't want everybody to fucking have one. I've always felt like if I was going to spend that kind of real money on the game, then I would want it to be on something that's actually going to help me in the game, not just be for looks or whatever. And I don't know if that really qualifies for that or not. The storage is nice, and that's why I'm questioning that a little bit. So I'm not sure. I don't know if I could justify that. I mean, I'm sure it I'm sure it helps. Just having a original little tiny basic house helps a fucking great deal. But like, I mean, I'm not hurting for nothing, and I'm struggling to fill up the house that I have. I wouldn't even come close to using that much. The one thing where it would help me would be the ageless. That would be nice. There's 40 of those houses unused. Some have people that were banned. Holy shit. So you're gonna spend 1K plus another 1K and then do something stupid and get fucking banned from the game and lose it. As I'm sure they don't fucking refund you that. I will agree with that. Some people are fucking dumb as shit. Tell you what, when you're new and handed a 30 by 30 and 5 mil was pretty much all I had. It took me a long time to get this house. Deco, yeah, I imagine so. That's a lot of house to have to decorate when you're that new to the game. Decorating a house takes something, man. It's a pain in the ass. Even with all the shit that I got, when I bought that plot next to my house, I had some Paragon chests in there, and that was about it. When that house fell, I know some folks that were camping that iDock were pretty fucking disappointed because I really didn't have much of shit in there. I think the biggest thing that I lost was my BOD books were in there, and I had 2 of them. One was smithing and one was tailoring. And I really didn't have a whole lot of good ones. But that was probably the worst thing I lost in that. Not like just because it's valuable you are rich. I wouldn't say I'm rich in this game. I'm pretty well off compared to most. Mainly because of this meta and this tamer. And honestly, I think that's probably more valuable than a house when you think about the work it takes to make a tamer and what a pain in the ass that is. Last patch Tony did fucked up my house quite a bit. Fucking Tony. You have a rustic looking house. Mine, I got sick of recalling the rune libraries, so I made my own on the top floor. I need to expand it some. It's missing some things. I got some more mining spots I need to do, and some more dungeons. I need to do some chant books. I just haven't really sat down and got out and copied them. This is where I was trying to stack Paragon chests just to fucking get them out of a bag and do something with them. I've got a shit ton more. And I did all this for my smith, and honestly, I don't hardly ever use him. There's just not much of a use for that shit. At least I don't think so. Not there. Not that. Fade design it, throw ideas at her. I can in my room in my basement now that I have no Smiths and Taylors. Really need something special. That's me. Yeah. That's all I really do on mine is when I can think of it, I'll go and I'll get BODs on him. And then 6 hours later, if I'm thinking about it, I'll do it again. Yeah, there's a vendor where my vendor is that sells them for 100 gold a piece, and they just sit there sitting there and nobody's buying them. And that's in a good spot. It's right by the U Moon Gate, and nobody's buying them. I'm probably just gonna start trashing them because I've got so many. I can't do anything with them. This is the house that I lost. Was this one here? Obviously, whoever got it redesigned it, and I think he's in Gods. Just a wild guess. Lil Me Jib. But you know, and I could log in this corner here and refresh both houses, and that's what I was doing for the longest time. And then all of a sudden, this one dropped and this one didn't. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I'd really like to buy this fucking ugly piece of shit here and turn it into something somewhat decent to look at, because it's a fucking horror show. What had happened was this guy had told this dude that the house was ugly and he wanted to buy it. This guy has told him repeatedly, no, he's not selling it, and then he did this just to troll him. You see here, name of the house is not for sale. And I don't know why these fountains are here. This was Works Guild House. I haven't seen them on in a long fucking time, and they went to Outlands. Used to be that house, I couldn't see any of the fucking walls. I couldn't see anything but green, and I would just run into shit as I was running through here. So I can't even get in there now because they're gone, and I'm not friended. Every now and then I'll send Myth a message trying to get her to friend me so I can use her rune library, but I never get an answer. They keep logging in and refreshing it, or somebody does. If that thing ever goes iDoc, that will be fucking crazy. That'll be a shit show right on my front porch. Just throw them down on the ground and let a mob walk over them and pick up what I want unless there's some special color. I always bring them home and let my team mapper open them. But then when I get everything out of it, I gotta figure out what to do with the damn. Morgie's husband's house would be a nasty battle. I fucking hate fighting at IDOCs. It's always the most disorganized fucking shit show. Early in the server, I happened upon an IDOC that I don't think anybody saw. It was just a bunch of shit sitting on the ground. It wasn't nothing crazy, but stuff that would be good to a new player. A lot of armor, a lot of regs, a lot of stuff like that. I think I ended up placing a tower there and selling it for like 300k. It wasn't crazy, but it was something. So do you live in a part of Alaska where it's like daylight all the fucking time, or are you more in the southern part of the state? God damn. Fucking everything is up there. Okay. You probably still get pretty decent weather and shit down there, do you? Or is it like crazy fucking cold? Sometimes about 9:30, rises at 4:30. That's not that far off, I guess. Rainforest rains 9 months a year. Yeah, so you're like so you got like that Seattle kind of weather or something. shit. That's a lot of fucking rain. I would love that if we didn't have to deal with hurricanes and shit. I don't mind rain. But the hurricanes and shit we gotta deal with here really fucking suck. It's not even the storms that are so bad. It's just how everybody freaks the fuck out about it. And when we get snow here, we'll get in maybe half an inch a year, and it comes in like 1/8 inch increments. So it might snow here, you know, 2, 3, 4 times maybe, and this place for 1/8 of an inch of snow will absolutely shut the fuck down 100%. They'll close schools. People won't go to fucking work. The grocery store gets fucking destroyed over 1/8 of an inch of snow. If this place ever got 3 feet of snow, they'd probably evacuate the fucking state. Winds over 100 miles an hour, high wind, gosh. Just randomly? Yeah, all that wide open space. There's a place in North Carolina about 15-20 minutes from here that's wide open like that, and the wind there is fucking nuts. The speed limit through there is 70, and when I'm on my Harley, it wants to like blow me right off the fucking road. But if you're not going 70, man, they'll people think you're trying to hold them up. Tornado season really in a while. That's something we don't get here. We rarely ever have anything like that. Sometimes when we have hurricanes, we may have some of that shit come through here, but that's about it. Those things are fucking scary. I've seen them. And you have no idea where that motherfucker's going either. It's gonna go where it goes, and hopefully you're not in the fucking way. And if you are, you just kind of have to get fucked. Phew, damn, that's scary shit. Hopped over the house you were in. It's lucky, man. You were drinking beer on the porch. That would have made a great story on the news. And so here I was sitting on my porch minding my own business, drinking my beer, and Being outside. Damn. Those things scare the shit out of me, man. I don't want to deal with. I can sit through a tornado. I don't think I've ever left, you know, like evacuated for a hurricane year. Although we've had some that that they wanted us to. Isabel was probably the worst that I've seen. We had a lot of damage in this area from that. It's still kind of fucked up, to be honest with you. My mom had lived in Edenton, North Carolina. She had 7 pine trees fall on her house. 2 of them cut through the attic like it was a loaf of bread. And my father-in-law sold chainsaws at the time. Man, he made a fucking killing. And he didn't price gouge or nothing. It's just, fuck, man, everyone he could get his hands on, people were buying them. I didn't have one before that, but that shit made me a believer. Yeah. So when I went down to see my mom after that happened, everybody in her neighborhood had all kind of grouped together with chainsaws and shit and trucks and chains and everything, and had just gone through the neighborhood house to house and cleaned everybody's shit up. And by the end of that weekend, everybody's shit was good, and you either had piles of firewood or you had it out by the road for somebody to come pick up. They really banded together there. But up here, not so much. Up here, no, nobody up here gave a fuck about anybody else. It's pretty sad, actually. All right, so look, guys, it's late as shit. I'm gonna have to get to bed. We're gonna raid Heels on You. That's another UOforever streamer. So it's been real fun talking to you guys tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Enjoy the conversation. I really do. I'll be on again tomorrow, and would love to see you guys come back and hang out with me. And we're gonna raid Heels on You, so I will make sure he takes good care of my peeps. He's a pretty cool guy. So hang on 1 second, and I will get that going. All right, guys. Like I said, very much appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. This shit is a lot of fun, and I couldn't do it without all y'all. So appreciate you, and we're gonna go check him out. You guys have a good night.
We had some sweet treats today because I'm not usually on stream like on weekends even, let alone, I mean, anything past 10 to 11 o'clock in the morning usually. I'm usually a morning time streamer. So we got some extra treats, but Calypso Lemonade, man,